Yo guys, I'm back with another video. Today, we're doing 2.9 balloon cycle. Before we get into the actual gameplay, like the normal gameplay we do, I want to show you guys this clip from a previous game. The comeback. It's pretty crazy, like, look at my tower damage here after this fireball. It's like, bruh, this guy's so much spam. Look at this gameplay. Prediction, boom, boom. Elon Musk, I thought he's in a cannon, but it does come in clutch. I was like, oh no, you might think, oh no, tower's gone, GG. But we managed to keep the tower 93 HP. Look at that, Elon Musk taking out the cannon and the Dark Goblin. And we clutched, that was a crazy comeback. Crazy clutch. Okay, on to the first proper game. We're facing a very awkward, a tricky matchup. Awkward, tricky matchup for sure. It's a minor rocket. I think it's just a Mo Light deck, really. Actually, no, wait, Mo Light deck has Little Prince, I think, but I think it's a meta deck, but I don't know if Mo Light's playing this or someone else's. Maybe some guy called Baby Nate, I think, plays it, his deck. But yeah, anyway. This matchup's very difficult because they got the Tesla, they got the rocket, delivery, Evo Tester as well, so annoying. Okay, so in this matchup, really, you kind of want to rely on your Evo Musketeer to break through. Looning when you have Evo Tester and cycle, like, you could just play it just to get the Evo Tester out sometimes, just a naked loon. So here I just loon, and I think a snowball as well to see if I can get some death damage. I don't, so. Yeah, like, to be honest, I think when they play Teslas, I wouldn't recommend snowballing, but I only did it just to cycle because I've got high elixir and I don't want to really leak in it. So I'll just take the chip. Then we are musky for this miner because I don't really want to take too much damage there. Okay, so I want to tank for this ice golem. I mean, the musketeer with the ice golem. He does delivery, so obviously I know he has delivery now. So this makes the match. Once I realised he had delivery before, like, it just makes the matchup so awkward. Because it's like, let's say like you're about to break through, it's like a bailout for them. And like you're about to get a balloon here, they just delivery on it and it's all dead. So I loon to just force out the Evo Tester here. I'm pretty sure I don't snowball yet. Nice. There's no point though. I'll just cycle a miner. A lot of your damage this matchup will be mainly just minor chip, to be honest, and maybe the odd bit of death damage you might get with the balloon. But really, see the death damage only come with an Evo Muskie, and it'll be very rare to get an actual balloon hit. He just changes up. He does change up his Tesla placement, which is pretty nice for him because I Evo Musk. So well played from him. To be fair, I think I want to Barbaro here to get the Musk alive. Then I want to pressure, because you've still got a Musk counter pushing, so I make him think I'm a balloon, and I just miner. Just for some chip damage, and yeah, I was tanking for the other stuff basically, so he had to play his cards at the bridge. Okay, this miner's just getting so much chip, it's so annoying. We're down like almost pretty much 1,000 damage. So we're in a rough situation for sure. And the ending of this game is crazy, guys. Yeah, it is a crazy ending to this game. Also, you're going to loon in the back a lot against these tough matchups when you can't really break through. But be aware they could just rocket it, so I wouldn't play it in the stronger lane, or if they've got even damage in both lanes. It's a bit of a risky play because they could just rocket the loon and get the tower damage. But obviously, as you can see, there's a big damage difference in both of our lanes. Okay, so again, try to get Evo Musk here. He doesn't predict it, which is good. And then I go miner plus snowball. In very tough matchups, you guys, where you can't really break through, for example, Inferno Tower, sometimes Tesla, sometimes it's very good to use your balloon to tank for your miner. And you might say, wait, why are you tanking for the miner with a balloon? Like, surely it's the other way around. But in really tough matchups where your loon's barely ever going to get anything, I use the loon to force out. Obviously, the loon's going to force out the elixir either way, force out the Tesla every time. And then I use the loon to tank for the miner, so then, because my way of getting damage is the miner, so that way I get more damage, because my miner's my damage and my miner's being tanked for, so it's getting more hits, staying alive longer. So basically, that's a very key play I make against tough matchups. And look at this, I get 2 loons because I cycle it in the back, like far back, and then, yeah, look at this, bang. You can't hit the rocket on both of them, and maybe you could, to be fair, but yeah. We break through, basically just out-cycling the Teslas and get 2 loons on him at the end. So triple elixir is when he's shining against a tough matchups, you guys. Anyway, on to the next one. Vane's seen this weird giant skelly witch deck with Prince. And Vines, of course. So, and and Evo Baby Dragons and Fireball. Like, look at the air counts he has. And like, we shouldn't really be able to break through because obviously he has the Vines mini P.E.K.K.A pushes, not push, the Vines mini P.E.K.K.A combo is so broken versus Balloon, because you can just go Vines mini P.E.K.K.A, bang, Balloon's dead. But what I like to do is snowball the mini P.E.K.K.A off, but the thing with snowball, like the mini P.E.K.K.A still gets 1 hit, even with the snowball, but I think if the, well, I'm saying I think, I know, if the miner's tanking for the balloon still gets a hit even if the mini P.E.K.K.A Vines, because if you snowball it off, so the mini P.E.K.K.A won't get 2 hits. As a quick tip for you guys. I'm very tired, by the way, guys. I had a long day. From tomorrow I'm going to make sure I record earlier so I won't be as tired. Yeah, I've got a bit of brain delay right now. But anyways, so I think I'm going to tank for this Musketeer. And then, yeah, Skelly's Ice Golem just a tank. You know, it's important to keep your Musketeers alive, you guys. But obviously you don't want to overcommit on the Muskies. Like, when it's gone, it's gone. Just don't overcommit. If the Muskie's too high up at the bridge, then don't even bother. Obviously he vines, so our Muskie dies anyway. But here I'm going to balloon in the back, because I do this a lot with my Evo Muskin cycle, basically. Because it's like hard to afford a big push, tank for the balloon and to Evo Musk all at once. So yeah, I see he plays a giant Skelly, so I thought he's going to tank for whatever he played, so I just play it on the right just in case we might get some lucky and hit like a Baby Drag, which we do. Very well played from us. And yeah, we Ice Golem Kai Evo Skellies, and he spells Evo Skellies, so the Ice Golem Kai comes in clutch, which gets a lot of damage here, which is pretty unfortunate. Just a few chips, but our Muskie obviously stays alive, so a lot of the time when the Muskie stays alive, you want to like support it. But here I know to win this match I need to go opposite lane, because yeah, I have so much damage, but I look at this guy's the balloon wasn't being tanked for at the end, but it still gets a hit. Bang, just because of that snowball. If I didn't snowball, that balloon is not getting a hit at all, maybe death damage at most. So yeah, that's basically me showing you guys what I was on about before. But yeah, I don't want to go the same lane as this guy because he's got like a heavier beatdown deck. I mean, it's not like a golden beatdown deck, but just a heavier deck in general, basically. And I want to go opposite lane and stuff. Nice snowball, of course, from us, allowing us to get a balloon hit. And then beautiful Evo Musketeer, just on the board and damaging the Evo Witch. Sometimes, you guys, if you need to play the Musketeer and it's Evo, you just gotta play, even if it's into a Goblin Machine or something you don't really want to Evo Musk, sometimes you just have to play it. And if you have to play it, it's better than losing the whole game and not playing a Muskie when you need it on defense. Obviously, but you'd rather get a lot of value out of it, you know, hit things like Wizards, Baby Drags, you know, maybe snowball the Evo Witch and then Evo Musk. That's a good tip, by the way, guys. If they Evo Witch, you can just snowball the Skellies and then Evo Musk, basically, because the snowball will clear out the skeleton, so the Evo Musk doesn't waste its power shots on it. Okay, he gets a nice fireball there, to be fair, but I don't think he hits the tower, I'm pretty sure. He might have, I don't think he did, though. But, Evo Musk is Baby Drag, because I kind of don't want to leak, so I just cycle it anyway. And realistically, it's like, I just want to cycle, to be honest, in this situation. And we're up so much damage, just all I need to do is really defend, to be honest. Like, I don't really need to go in. Or I don't really need to, but sometimes I still go in. Okay, I want to defend this, to be honest. Like 24 seconds left. just hit a nice clean defense and carry that all over to the right. Against Golem and the Evo Baby Drag pushes, sometimes kiting the Evo Baby Drag, if you can, is really useful. But obviously, if they play in like the corners, you can't really kite it. So, but a lot of people just play it down the middle because they want to snipe stuff, and then they want it to like boost their Golem because you're gonna play like a bomb tower or something. But yeah, that was a good game. I think tomorrow's video, you guys, probably might not do balloon again because I know this will be the third balloon video in a row. But I've just been really enjoying this deck, and I think it's got a very like high potential to beat most matchups if you play well, basically. I did do like on my TikTok, I've done like a beginner's guide. I posted it on TikTok, so if you want to check that out, you also can on my TikTok. It's just my name without the YT at the end on my TikTok. But yeah, until then, guys, I'll see you next time. Peace.